welcome back. I'm Tammy Lee, and if this is your first time here, drop a comment below this video and tell me a little bit about yourself. We are going to do a routine today that helps runners strengthen their hamstrings. That is a common area in runners that tends to get tight, interfere in performance, they feel strains or low back pain. But what we want to do today is work to strengthen them, restore function, mobility, and get your hamstrings feeling strong. So when you're out there running, you feel better and it's not a pain point anymore. It's not interfering in your run life. So today we are going to start with a little bit of foam rolling for our quads, dynamic stretching for our hip flexors. Then we will do glute bridges with a band, slow single RDLs, and then wrap it up with a nice stretch for the hamstrings. If you have bands, you will need them, but if you don't have bands, you can use dumbbells, and also you can use your body weight for today. We will begin now with foam rolling, and if you don't have a foam roller, you can use your hands. We want to massage the muscle to release it, and I'm going to use this gadget, which I absolutely love. So down on the floor we go. You're either foam rolling using your hands or a gadget like this if you have one. And we're going to roll each of your legs for about 30 to 60 seconds. So let's get started. Pick a leg, any leg, and here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm tender. I did a lot of cycling over the weekend. And also some running through the week. Weightlifting. Taught some fitness classes. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to switch to the other side before we do our hamstrings workout because it just helps with the flexibility component. And also, if you are quad dominant in your running, you may be overworking the quads, underworking the hamstrings. I know I'm quad dominant in my cycling. Okay, if you need to do more of this, feel free to pause the video. Actually, feel free to pause the video at any point in today's workout to do extra. Now we'll get down on our knees, 90 degrees, and bring this arm up, and you're just going to rock back and forth. But watch your low back, so you're not hyperextending like this. So keep it neutral. Focus on stretching out more of the hip flexors. I know we're working on hamstrings today, but there's a reason we're doing this first. And switch. Other side, neutral spine, brace, and then rock back and forth. Perfect. Awesome. Now we're going to grab the band, and if you don't have a band, you can use a weight. I'm going to use a medium-sized band for this. Yep. Put it around your legs, above your knees. Bring your feet close to you. And you want to tilt, you want to be careful that you're not dumping into your back every time you lift. So when you lift your hips up, try not to create a whole bunch of space here deliberately, like you're trying to put your hips up to the ceiling. What you want to do is slightly tilt your pelvis this way, so you're pointing your tailbone towards the ceiling just a little bit, so you're squeezing your glutes. Now, I like to put my hands on my bum just to be mindful of the work that I'm doing. We're going to do 15 of these, and when you lift, you can open up your knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hamstrings and glutes we're getting here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you can extend your legs out a little bit to target your hamstrings more. So just a tweak in your position can make a world of difference. Here we go, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh yeah, 6, 7, just a quick tap to the floor, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. All right. Now, the next exercise is slow RDLs. The RDLs are really going to target your hamstrings. And when you're doing them, if you feel a pull in your hamstrings, you want to stop before it gets painful. I'm using a light weight for this exercise, and I also like to stabilize myself with balance so I can really zone in on the movement and not be worrying about trying to get my balance. Weight is in the front. When you're hinging, you're doing it in the hip and not in the spine. So get ready, stand nice and tall. We're going to hinge forward. 1, keeping it all in the hip. 2, neutral spine from head to tailbone. Brace it and hold it. 3, 4, it almost feels robotic. 5, make the hip do the work and feel that in your hamstring. 6, 7, 8, actually we're going to do 10, 9, 10. If you're really struggling with range of motion in this one, I highly suggest you hold on to something. Here we go. 1, get the movement to and the function and the mobility down pat first before you start loading up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Get ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, I definitely have limited range on this side compared to the other side. 3, 4, take note of your imbalances. 5, and then work on the weak side more often. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one coming right up here. 10. I know it's a time-consuming exercise because you're doing single leg, But the benefit to that, if there was only one exercise you could do for your hamstrings, I would say do RDLs. Now we are going to get on the floor for a supine hamstring stretch. So for this one, you'll need a strap, and if you don't have a strap, that's okay. You can just use your hands. On your back. This is a static stretch, but you can also move it if you want. Stretching can be static or dynamic. So put the band around your foot, and then you're going to just put your other leg down and then haul it towards you little bits at a time. If you don't have a band, obviously you can just put your hand behind your knee like that. And if you can't get it up that far, that's fine. Work within your range. You don't have to mimic me exactly. Big deep breath. Yeah. Now if you want to oscillate like this, as long as it's not causing pain. You can even go a little bit side to side or do circles. And the other way. Or just hold still. Breathe into it. And then release. Switch to the other side. We're only going to do one on each side, but you can do several after this video is over if you want. You can do several more. Oh, yeah, see, I can't go as far. I'm feeling a spot in my hamstring that is telling me no. So, limited range on this side. Pretty sure it's related to my weak glute, med, and min. Actually, I have to release that. It's kind of a little bit painful. With pain, no gain. Release that, by the way. Alrighty, that's it. To get the most out of this routine, I suggest doing it 2 to 3 times a week during the off season when you have time to be able to really dig into this. I do have a mobility series you can also use where you can do self-assessments at home. You can assess your ankle mobility, your hips, T-spine, and shoulders. I'll drop the link in the description below this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this. Consider subscribing, tell your friends, and I hope you come back again. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.